Okay guys, as you can see behind me, NFL Honors Release 3 just went ahead and dropped yesterday. We're going to be going over which of these cards are actually worth picking up. Only 2 dropped, well technically 4 if we go with the Champions and the LTDs, but let's go ahead and get into which cards are worth picking up in Madden 25. Okay guys, starting off, if you guys have not seen kind of how this promo works, we get an LTD for whichever award winner there was, and then they also get a Champion card, which is actually pretty dope of EA to do because in the years previous, we've only got LTD cards for these, but we get Champions and LTDs. So starting off here, champion number 1 is going to be 96 overall Eric Armstead. He won the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. He's going to be coming in at 92 speed, 91 excel, 94 strength, 95 tackle, 94 block shed, 95 power move, only an 82 finesse move, which is not great. This guy is 6'7", which is actually insane, but he actually just recently got a Genki Force card, who's actually probably, I would say, better, but 92 speed on him. His theme teams, he's going to have Jags and Niners. He's also going to get the alternate secondary position of left end. If that means anything to you, then looking at his discounted ability buckets, he'll get Bogo for 0, Edge Threat for 1, El Toro for 0, Enforcer for 0, Inside Stuff for 0, No Outsiders for 0, Tip Drill for 0, Defensive Rally for 0, Double or Nothing for 1 AP, which is probably the best organic pass rush ability in the game. A good ability to have on any kind of defensive lineman is going to be Secure Tackler. He also gets that for 0. He's going to get Interior Threat, Run Stopper, Goal Line Stuff, some of those other abilities there. And then if we look at his second bucket, it's going to be pretty much the exact same. Secure Tackler for 0, which is nice, unpredictable if you do not want to run Double or Nothing. And then I don't think he gets any other discounts unless I am mistaken. No Outsiders for 2 there, so nothing really crazy there. It's kind of hard to say that defensive linemen are worth it if they're not really fast, because that's kind of the meta in the game right now, is to run 3 down linemen, have your outside linemen and even your defensive tackle really fast. That way you can hopefully get some really quick block sheds, but it's kind of reflected in his price. He's only 300k, and honestly, if we go ahead and compare him to a guy who is, I wouldn't necessarily say similar priced, but around similar overall, or actually a lower overall, in like Nolan Smith, he's 95 speed, 95 excel, 96 block shed, 96 finesse move instead of that power move, which if you're going to be running a guy at defensive tackle, at least this is just what I've experienced, it's better to have the finesse move instead of the power move. Now, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I think that actually helps. Obviously, of course, speed and block shed help with that as well. So Eric Armstead, his 96 overall, I would say is not worth picking up in the game, because honestly, for 300k, you can get somebody that's going to do at least 90% of what Eric Armstead would get you, and that is multiplied by 1,000 when we go ahead and look at his LTD, who is selling for 998k, which if you're spending 1 mil on a lineman, or on a defensive lineman that's only 93 speed, I don't know what to tell you. It's just not the game for you, I guess. But 95 block shed, 97 power move, 83 finesse move, still not great finesse move. Obviously same measurables there. And then the abilities, he's just going to get them for a little bit cheaper. I think, yeah, Double or Nothing still for 1, Unpredictable for 0 here as well, Run Stopper for 0, Interior Threat for 1, Secure Tackler still for 0, Enforcer for 0, Edge Threat for 1 if you have him on the edge, and then still Bogo for 1 there. Unfakeable for 0, which could be nice if a lot of people are now going to be running tank on their running backs and not really having their ball carrier thing on conservative. It could be nice to have unfakeable out there if you just have the extra ability slot to spare, and then nothing really extra here on his 97 overall versus his 96. So again, just echoing what I said about his 96 overall card, he is definitely not worth picking up in the game. Whether that's for 300k or whether that's for 1,000,000 coins, you can get better options definitely at both of those price points for defensive linemen. So Eric Armstead, sorry, you're just not going to make it. Okay guys, now that the Yap Sesh is done on Eric Armstead, let's talk about Jaden Daniels, the other card that dropped. And honestly, a lot of people are saying that he's better than Josh Allen, whether that's his 96 or his 97, but we'll go ahead and be the judges of that. He's going to be coming in at base 96 speed, 95 throw power, 93 short accuracy, 93 medium accuracy, 92 deep accuracy, 94 throw under pressure, 90 94 throw on the run, and 94 play action, if that matters to you. 6'4", 210. We will go ahead and just compare him to Josh Allen when we look at his price on the auction house. But for his ability buckets, he's going to be getting a God stack. I believe it's going to be the same amount of AP that it was on Josh Allen, which currently I'm running a Josh Allen with 3 or 4 AP. I think it's 3, but Gunslinger, he gets it for 1 in this slot. He gets Human Joystick for 0. Obviously, it's Jaden Daniels. 85 jukebox, 85 jukebox, 0 AP jukebox, 0 AP spin cycle, 0 AP bulldozer, but I don't know if he hits that trucking threshold. He should hit the threshold to get evasive there for 1 AP. Backyard QB gonna be the ability you're gonna want to rock on him in this ability slot right here for 1 AP. Then you can get Gunslinger right here again for 1 AP. He also gets Conductor here for 0, but it's not really gonna be worth it to get it there. So if you're keeping track, that's 2 AP on Gunslinger and Backyard QB. And then lastly, whenever you find the Conductor slot, it's going to be also 2 AP, I believe. Yes, so it's going to be 3 AP or 4 AP to run the 96 overall, which is currently what I am running on my Josh Allen, and he's going to give you a base 2 speed faster. Now, it could fluctuate whether or not you're running a Bills theme team, which is definitely serviceable in the game, or if you're running a Commanders theme team, which I think is actually a little bit better. You could get this card up to either 97 speed or at 98 speed, depending on if you're running it 20 out of 40 or 40 out of 40. But Jaden Daniels, I mean, for that kind of price point that we're about to see, hopefully, I mean, I think he was under around, I think he was around, yeah, he's under 500K. So 482 for him. And then we'll go ahead and just compare him to Josh Allen like we said we would. And then you'll see kind of what we've got here. So yes, I'm running that 4 AP stack on Josh Allen of Conductor, Gunslinger, and Backyard QB. And if we look at the stats, I mean, they're very comparable. Josh Allen's, I mean, taller, the measurables are a little bit bigger, but the biggest thing in the game right now, if you're going to get the same AP stack, is going to be how's the speed and how are the hot routes. And you'll see if you go on this Twitch or look at any kind of competitive player playing the game right now, they are running Jaden Daniels over Josh Allen, except for Skimbo. I will say that because I saw him actually play with Josh Allen yesterday, but a lot of people are running this Jaden Daniels over Josh Allen. So I would say, especially for that price point, because I believe Josh Allen is not that much more expensive, we'll go ahead and look at the auction house just so I can compare those prices there for these guys. But Josh Allen is going to be coming in at what, 330K, so it's about 170K more to get Jaden Daniels, which I don't think is a really big jump in price. So Jaden Daniels 96 overall, I would say, is worth picking up in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Now, because of the AP update that we just got that gave everybody extra AP in the game, you're also going to be getting extra discounted ability on this Jaden Daniels versus the other Jaden Daniels, the 96 overall versus the 97. He'll get his stack, that same stack, Gunslinger for 1, a Backyard QB for 1, but he actually gets Conductor for 0 AP, I believe, or no, he gets it for 1 AP instead of 2. So it would be 3 AP for your quarterback instead of 4, which, if you have enough AP and that does not matter to you, I would say getting this Jaden Daniels is actually not worth it, because spending 1.7 mil when you could get a card for like 1.2 million coins cheaper, and he's going to give you everything the exact same except for 1 AP of ability, is 1 extra ability point in your lineup worth 1.2 million coins. Now, if that answer is yes to you, then hey, go ahead and get this Jaden Daniels for 1.8 million coins. But for me, that is not the case. I can make some things shake instead of having to spend 1.2 million coins on a 1 extra discounted ability point slot. So 97 overall Jaden Daniels, I would say, is not worth it. We're not, I mean, we can compare, but they're essentially the same exact card as the 96 was, but he's just, like I said, going to be, I mean, I guess he gets an extra +1 speed, so 97 speed base versus 96 speed. So if 1 speed and 1 extra ability point is worth it to you, then yes, Jaden Daniels is worth it. But for others, I mean, I feel like a lot of people are in my same position. If you don't have the extra coins and you don't want to go spend it on a crazy amount of of a player like Jaden Daniels, you could get the 96 overall, get about 90 to 95% of what you would get out of the 97, and still have a good quarterback in the game. So 97 Jaden Daniels, I would say, is not worth picking up unless you have the extra coins, or like I said, those things apply to you about having that extra ability discount or having that +1 speed. So that's been all for People Dynamic, y'all. I hope you guys did enjoy the review over these NFL Honors Release 3 cards, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.